Okay, hello everyone. My name is Aiman, and today I have a very special guest, and it's none other than Nabil. You may know him as AbangGanas or the Malay guy from Raisin Ent.
Nabil, sudah pukul 2. Kepala otak kau, sekarang pukul 7.
Salam ni hao, apa khabar? My name is Nabil, or known as AbangGanas. Selamat datang.
I have a few questions for him. Well, actually not really a few, there's actually technically 10 questions. So let's see what he thinks. Starting off with, are you on Android or iOS? And why have you made such a disappointing life choice?
Damn. Alright, so I am currently an Android user. But once in a while I kind of like to dabble in some apple juice, if you know what I mean. Once in a while, I'm only human. I'm not perfect, so I have my flaws. But yeah, currently I'm using the Asus, the ROG 9. The gaming, Mobile Legends, pew 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 pew. So yeah, that's about it.
You wanna show off your ROG phone?
Can, no problem. Bukan nak poyo tapi here's my ROG 9. See? Wow.
Next question. You're about to buy a new smartphone. What are the top 3 features you care about aside from the deep spiritual connection it has with your face in selfies?
Despite making me look good looking, that's the main criteria lah. Especially when you have a face like mine, you need some help lah. If you got no makeup, then you need some filters lah, bro. There's filters is actually man's friend one. So, but when I'm looking for a phone, of course I will look for battery life, cause I want to play game. I lepak mama until 2-3 a.m. A bit sad, if like all your friends playing Mobile Legends and you're just watching. So yeah, you don't want to be that guy in the friends group where everyone's playing game and your phone is dead. So yeah, that's the main thing I will look in a phone is the battery life and also the processor it uses. Now everyone using the Snapdragon right now. Now that's the trend nowadays. But hey, I'm not racist. I'm open to any kind of processor. And also how the phone looks. I mean, if it's pink, although I'm wearing a pink shirt now, but I don't want to be seen using a pink phone lah. Later they'll just ask like, oh, you're using your sister's phone, is it? But right now I'm using my mother's shirt lah.
What did he say?
Okay, so ever bought a gadget just to flex on people? Like maybe to your relatives at the Raya open house so they know you're doing well. Or maybe you probably bought something so people will stay away. I would want that, but unfortunately my face already did that, so...
Lucky you. Apparently people call me Mr. Bean, so they want to get closer to my face. I don't know why people call me that. But yeah. So it's actually a true story. I bought the Switch, the Nintendo Switch. So the reason why I bought it was one of those MCO purchases also. I was thinking I can buy it and I'll buy it lah. But then I realized it's actually one of the greatest use. All those open house where there's some annoying aunties that you don't want to talk to and all, right? The moment
Plenty.
you in the game, they're like, yo, budak ni main game, tak nak cakap dengan dia. So it's very good for social settings where you don't want to socialize, that kind of thing. And then there's surprisingly very good games on the Switch also. If you're a JRPG kind of guy, the Switch is perfect for you. You can play at the airport. But the main thing is, I use it as a tool to not talk to people who I don't want to talk to. So that's actually how they should market the Switch. that's yeah. So the Nintendo Switch for me, and also I bought it also. Yeah, it flex also It's like wow, the Switch gun is like red and blue. Wow, what's that guy? Yeah, either can two different outcomes. Wow, what's that guy using? Oh, what a loser, But yeah, that's the reason why I bought the Switch. Is to flex and then not socialize in social environments.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Nintendo Switch, an introvert's best friend.
Leave me alone!
If your PC could talk and saw your browsing history, would it call for help or just quietly judge you every time you open a new tab?
It'll probably ask, bro, something new lah, bro. I mean, I have my go-tos, So probably my computer will be like, bro, I understand, but come on, change your meat. Takkan everyday nasi kot. But what to do? I'm a rice guy, I keep it local. But I'm guessing my computer wouldn't be so embarrassed. Like it's still like I would say normal, let's say in categories, the top 3 is still normal. When you keep going down, it's like that's where all the nasty stuff. So like mine would probably that's what PC would say. It would be like, bro, wah, tukar lah bro. Setiap hari Latina je. Not saying I watch, but example. But yeah.
Why do you want to go to Mexico?
I just love Latinas, Sonic. What?
Now, what was your first ever mobile phone and how did it survive the trauma of being dropped, lost, or used as a weapon during arguments?
Oh, my first mobile phone. Okay, the one that I had, last time was the Motorola flip phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was the first phone that I ever received. I think it was literally called Motorola flip phone or the Raisin.
Razer,
Yeah. So even so, it was a hand-me-down.
Oh, actually, from who?
From my sister. And the phone was pink. So it goes back to my previous point on why I didn't use pink. Because everyone there was just like, wah, suka pink ke? Kamu wah, tak tahu pula. Oh, lepas ni nak beli tudung ke? You know, like all those jokes, you know.
You like boys.
I mean, the experience I had from it, I dropped it quite a few times. It was still okay. So like at that time, phones were indestructible. So yeah, and then but yeah, that phone was okay. Camera quality was not so good also, which is good lah. Because now you see like all those cameras are very good quality, right? And you read the Malaysian news everywhere got upskirt photos. So like so pros and cons camera.
Okay, so what games are you into now? And I mean real ones, not like dodging your relatives' questions about marriage every time you balik kampung.
Besides that, currently that I'm playing now is Oblivion is one. The remastered one, sorry. And then Claire Upscale, I'm just doing the new game plus now, just doing runs, going here and there, because who doesn't like to be in a game where you're the only dude surrounded by women?
Fair.
Valid. It's very Persona 5-ish of them. So that's why I like it. And it's also a turn-based combat also. So it's like basically it's basically Persona Elden Ring, I would say. The game, if you increase the difficulty, you will get one shot. So you have to parry and dodge. So yeah, check it out, Claire Obscure. And then currently right now, there's games, let's say games that I play with my bros. There's like Mobile Legends, there's FIFA. And like right now, I start to pick up 2K, which I find it quite fun also. The NBA, right? Because I'm more of a single player kind of guy, so it depends on what I'm currently playing right now. So like now, I'm just waiting for new games to be released. Yeah. So of course, everyone waiting for GTA 6, right? That's the standard, but I'm actually waiting for the. There's one game. Never mind, nanti ya.
If you could live in any video game world for a week, which one would it be? And would you still insist on looking for Milo Ice even in Skyrim?
Milo Ice in Skyrim. I think it would sell more than the skooma. For those who play Elder Scrolls games, man, you know what skooma is. Stay away from the skooma. I'm torn between two. It's like I'll keep it current because I go too far later, all the young fellas came up to. So it's either Elden Ring or Cyberpunk. Elden Ring, a lot of people say you just die. Bro, respawn. Every time you die, I'll just go back to the campfire. So there's that.
Well, like, have you tried to live?
Yeah, have you tried living?
Oh, I never saw the world like that.
And then I would probably be like a crackhead. You know, Elden Ring, everyone's very depressed. I'd probably be like the one who didn't get the vibe. It's like, oh, get the ring. Oh, mana? Ring kat situ ke? Oi, jom sekali lah. But Cyberpunk, the world of Cyberpunk. Okay, you know what? I think I'll just go with Cyberpunk. Because Cyberpunk is more like this, and then there's internet. But the main thing is I get to upgrade, But I won't upgrade as bad as the Edge Runner guy. I forgot what's his name, Eric. But yeah, but I think I'd rather be in Cyberpunk, because that seems like the more interesting world, and got the the Joy toys, if you know what I mean.
Do RGB lights make you better at gaming, or are they just a tech version of Rempit Underglow?
Okay, like RGB lights it's like for example when cars you want to buy sport rims. You're not doing it for you, you're doing it to impress other people only. It's like for example a car sports rim, right? You put at the car, it's like you drive, you can't see it also. It's what you're saying. And then it's like RGB, you put it in front of you also, you're not gonna look at the RGB, you're gonna look at the screen. Unless mainly your eyes will register the screen instead of the RGB there. So that's why I rather not do RGB also. And most of the people I know who have RGB, noob only again.
Yeah, maybe they keep dying, so every time they have to wait to respawn, they have nothing to look but their RGB.
Probably to lit up their lives, right? Like they die already, let me see some colors. Oh, okay, back already. But yeah. But that's my view on RGB. I mean, like for streamers, for viewers, it's nice lah. Like you have it, but like for practical use, like you don't see people. I won't put an RGB light in front of my monitor.
Okay, so if Raisin Ent members became game characters, who's the OP one? Who's the one that's always DC halfway because Unify down again?
I think if like DC Unify down, I think that would be Quan. Cause like you know, everyone he's a gamer, but he plays Genshin only. So you know lah, when you play Genshin, you think every game can swap hero. You think every game you need to wish lah. Imagine you play like freaking GTA 5, right? You enter the car. Oh, you mean I need to switch character to travel? Wish like that? Don't need, right? No, that's when you know you play too much Genshin. In terms of OP1, I guess it will be Desmond. Desmond seems like the guy who would actually like learn how to play properly.
That's high praise for Desmond.
Yeah, Chiwon. I think Chiwon would be like for like Chiwon, he will be the best out of all of us. I think he's those silent killer ones. He's like Diam, he mind game pro one, you know. He plays similar games to me as well, like Elden Ring also. He likes the challenge, so I think he would be the best. I would be shit talking most of the time, cause that's how I usually. I mean, I'm generally quite a talkative guy. So no matter even like I think that's how if like competitive, I like to shit talk all the way. Like even that day we played pickleball also. Like even if I don't know you that well, even I meet you once as well, it's on. Cause like for me, trash talking is part of the strategy. You know? You take them off their game, and I welcome it back also. I like getting trash talk also. Because for me, let's say if I get trash talk by you, let's say if it's good, I can use that on another person.
Oh yeah, that's very true. Yes.
Nothing is original. So that's why I accept trash talking one, so it's okay. So if like Mobile Legends also I see like, but Mobile Legends trash talk is boring. It's always the so now I'm trashing mark. Always the typical one, boring. And they always trash talk when they're winning.
Oh.
I don't do that. If I want trash talk, we start the game, end the game like that. If you only talk halfway, I can tell you budak kecil lah, 12-year-old playing Mobile Legends like that. Like it's okay lah. Let you finish UPS let you do like that. But yeah lah. So that's how all our Raisin members would be lah. That I mean we all.
Okay. Interesting insight into the Raisin people. Okay, so the final one. Any last words for the audience? Motivational advice, some wise wisdom, or shout out to your mom because maybe she thinks YouTube's not a real job, or maybe you want to tease the sign that's behind us also.
Well, for those Raisin viewers out there, stay tuned. We have something special coming up for you. Since we are talking about games, it could be a game show. I don't know. You have to stay tuned to Apa Lu Cakap coming soon. And for all those out there, I mean, I'll try to be very serious or nowadays. I mean, before this, there was always a negative stigma, you know, for gamers. I mean, as we grow older, we see we're more open to opportunity as well. You see, like Mushi last time played Dota. Now you see how famous Dota is in Malaysia, right? People can earn money, and people are seeing gaming as like not just like an excuse to not study, you know. It's like the door open to opportunities, and then also like you know. Sometimes if your parents tell you, hey, enough playing game, like why you always play game? I mean like yeah, it's good to go out, but sometimes you can also say like, oh, if I'm playing game, I could be out there doing some bad things. I don't know lah. I mean for me it's good lah. Like if I see, let's say if I have a brother, he's at home playing game. I know he's at home playing games. So don't be ashamed of playing games. Be proud, but also at least study lah. Like play game also. Like I got credit for SPM, so yeah. Always, don't be afraid of finding time to escape and enjoy. But remember also, don't always escape lah.
Okay, wise words. So I think that'll be the end of today's interview. Make sure to like, follow and subscribe to PriceShop, but also don't forget to like, follow, subscribe to our AbangGanas and also Raisin Ent for their YouTube channel, their TikTok. Actually no, what do they have?
Raisin Entertainment, we're on all major platforms. As when I say major platforms, I mean Facebook, YouTube, Instagram and TikTok. As for me, AbangGanas, you can follow me at TikTok /AbangGanas. we'll send the description nanti lah. And then for my Instagram is Nabil Ashman. Right. Terima kasih for watching.
Alright, thank you everyone. See you all again next time. Bye.